Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Off the night for the
hey,
White
man,
Sox.
we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
1-2, here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now into the box, Adam Eaton.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And there are 2 away now.
The first base.
So here's Jose Abreu. His career numbers in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there, and he makes the play to end the inning. So not much happened. Here's the pitch.
Leading up for the Royals,
Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Garcia is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
batting first. The second base.
With Merrifield next to bat. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Throw over to Abreu is in time. Go down on just 4 pitches. Still no score. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here, at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 pitch to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, on to first to complete the double play. Ready now for the White Sox, Yermin Mercedes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. In there, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Outside, that's low.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, strike one.
Soler.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Robert patrolling center makes the play, one out. Now to bat, Salvador Perez. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Perez leads off first with 1 away. 2-1.
One strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count is 1-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
And now here is Leury Garcia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate now is Billy Hamilton. Struck out in his first at bat. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hamilton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard. Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with."
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play, 7 homers, and 16 RBIs. fouled away. Dribbled to the right side. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Stepping in once again is Adalberto Mondesi. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in. All set for the start of the fourth. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. No one on with 1 down. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I know it's cliche. And it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And that one yanked just foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. McBroom is under it. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Yermin Mercedes, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Jorge Soler is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney. The batter will be Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis.
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Nick Madrigal becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Merrifield picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Next up, Hunter Dozier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now
one down with a runner at second. And up next is Edward Olivares. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-1, here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next, here is Ryan McBroom. Struck out in his first at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0. Look out. There goes Hamilton. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hamilton, the runner at second with 1 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And he fouls this one off.
A. Taylor.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 one more time. Popped up. Alberto in foul ground, 2 down.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Andrew Benintendi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there at the knees, strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now the pitch.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in will be Hunt.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Dozier into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Yermin Mercedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So stepping in is Luis Robert. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Oh, fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Hit on the ground to third. Alberto fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. In is Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Two and one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
All even now, 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Leury Garcia. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Line softly toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Adam Eaton digging in next. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Taylor. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! Solo shot to right center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Scott Barlow enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. Merrifield brings it in, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next is Edward Olivares.
The designated hitter.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ryan McBroom is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Adalberto Mondesi would be next. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And that'll bring up the shortstop.
Leading off the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
First pitch on its way. Hanser Alberto is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and the miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Yermin Mercedes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Luis Robert singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Anderson on second. Mercedes is over at first with 1 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So now into the box is Nick Madrigal. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Hot shot to third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Liam Hendriks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Fouled off. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. The 0-2 pitch is high and outside for a ball. One out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Alberto has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Royals down to their final out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Palehose came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Lance Lynn earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Brad Keller takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Liam Hendriks